What's up, guys? Good afternoon. Not a financial advisor, not financial advice. Make sure you guys do your research out there, okay? All right. Well, guess what, guys? Just for the haters out there of the Jasmy, we're going to do a double shot, a double dose of Jasmy bullishness, a little bit of breaking news for Jasmy. And yeah, we'll get into it, guys. Just for the haters, a little something special, right? First off, guys, check out our channel sponsor L Bank. Link is in the description. Do your spot trading, leverage trading. I do my copy trading over there. No KYC required. L Bank's latest promotion says exciting news. Dive into the new BRC20 L Bank Futures Carnival and get a chance to share a whopping $30,000. Trade pairs like BTC, Sats, Riff, Badger, ORDI, Ren, and Stacks. Check it out, guys. Don't miss out. Enroll now and elevate your trading game. The link is in the description. Do not miss the opportunity. Let's have a look at the market, guys. So earlier today, we discussed not buying green candles and then fighting FOMO. Well, guys, we've had a bit of a correction in the market today. So now would be a good opportunity to buy some red. If you can see, we've got some nice opportunities suddenly, right? We've got Render down 7.6%, Jasmy 3.2%. Ethereum is still holding above $2,000. What else do we got? SEI network, HBAR down 5%. Caspa still at 15% though. BTC still in the green, 36.2. A lot of DCA opportunities now, guys. What a difference a few hours makes. XRP down 5.2%. Algo still holding above 11 cents. So there it is, guys. Nice opportunity for you this afternoon for those that were fighting FOMO this morning. Do not buy green, you buy red. There you go. Okay, let's get into some Jasmy stuff, shall we? Let's close some of these things up here. All right. Jasmy, we can still maintain this bullish trend as long as we can close the day above the magic number 2042. So we're close to it right now, guys. We still have quite a bit of time to go before the daily close. So can we close above? We shall see. I've never seen Jasmy bounce back quite like this dilution. Volume is up 105.35 on the daily. Big things are being discovered. Huge partnerships are in the works. Think of all the information that is confidential that we still don't know. Exactly, guys. Exactly. Very, very bullish. So here's some breaking news for Jasmy. Ride sharing, the terminal device 100 well, I'm not going to read all this part. It's too technical for you. I'm just going to cut to the chase here, guys. This section covers vehicles, which is also a topic covered in the other Jasmy patent: discrimination system, discrimination method, and computer program DC. There's a number, but this patent focuses on ride sharing and user matching. The user with the vehicle they want to share can use their device to transmit a ride-sharing request over a targeted application. The application is not a Jasmy application, the app itself, right? But the tech, what I'm getting to, is Jasmy, though, so keep that in mind. Via SNS or a server once an avatar is chosen. The chosen personal data, that's where Jasmy comes in, for matching could be based on hobbies, favorite sports teams, and other fan options, making the matching more enjoyable for all parties. Users are shown the potential match for each user's approves, and each user approves or not. So what this means, guys, think of Uber, for example, okay? But instead of getting a random driver, or instead of getting a random customer, right? You guys share your personal information via the Jasmy locker, right? The layer 2, which was not needed apparently, right? You share your personal information on this application so that you get matched with, if you're a customer, you get matched with a driver. that is more suited to your personality, and vice versa. The drivers gets customers that they get to choose from that are more suited to their personalities, which makes the ride share more enjoyable of an experience. So this is very, very groundbreaking stuff that Jasmy is being used for. Very, very bullish, guys. I love to bring you this kind of information, new things and different things that Jasmy is doing, and how Jasmy's blockchain and their Jasmy chain itself is being used, despite what other people say about it not being necessary. Okay, so let's get into. We're going to cut from Jasmy real briefly, and then we're going to get into the Jasmy price prediction article. But for now, how misinformation, excuse me, my cough, guys. How misinformation on Hamas and crypto fooled nearly 20% of Congress. For all his strengths, Uncle Sam has a track record of making big mistakes based on bad intelligence. Consider a few missteps. The Gulf of Tonkin incident was the pretext for escalating U.S. troops' presence in Vietnam. Special forces spent years searching for Obama. I'm not going to go into those because I might get dinged by YouTube for it. I'm just going to get to the part about crypto. So the point of that part of it, guys, is that the government is very quick to act on misinformation. Following Hamas attack, a report emerged with estimates that the T organization had raised more than $130 million in cryptocurrency to fund its W against you know where. And I have to not say certain words, guys, because of the YouTube algorithm. I could get in trouble for even saying the words. So just so you know. Senator Elizabeth Warren, the self-appointed Generalissima, I don't know what that's supposed to mean, of the anti-crypto army, launched onto this eye-popping figure to conscript 104 of her congressional colleagues to sign a letter to the White House urging the administration to take a closer look at crypto's role in illicit financing. The letter called crypto a national security threat. The U.S. and its allies, to the U.S. and its allies, and cited a $130 million figure as key evidence for the assertion. As we all know, guys, that's old hat. There's just one problem, that the $130 million figure appears to be false. In Warren's letter, she claimed that they, I'm not going to say the names of them, collectively raised over $130 million in crypto between August 2021 and June 2023. She cited data from an article from the Wall Street Journal, which leaned heavily on blockchain analytics firm Elliptic as a source. But last month, Elliptic disputed both Warren's letter and the Wall Street Journal's exploitation of its research. Why data firms dispute Warren? A statement published by Elliptic took direct aim at the $130 million statistic, stating, "There is no evidence to suggest that crypto fundraising has raised anything close to this amount. The data provided by Elliptic and others has been misinterpreted." Elliptic went further, claiming there is no evidence to support the assertion that has received a significant volume of crypto donations. The company also underscored the weakness of crypto as a fundraising tool, since the transparency of the blockchain allows law enforcement to track and trace transactions in real time. Corroborating Elliptic's assertion was a statement from Chainalysis, another leading blockchain analytics firm. In the blog post, the Chainalysis team said it felt prompted to correct a record on illicit financing after seeing overstated metrics and flawed analysis of those T groups using the use of cryptocurrency. Chainalysis explained that the $130 million figure cited by Senator Warren more likely reflects the total volume of crypto that flowed between entities with links to Hamas, not the actual amount of money raised by the organization. In other words, a significant portion of the $130 million figure likely involved legitimate transactions that had nothing to do with that financing. The company then used a case study to show how conflating volume flows with fundraising can we'll just say exaggerate fundraising. I'm tongue-tied today, guys. Estimated by several orders of magnitude. Keeping in mind that the core business of Chainalysis and Elliptic is to help governments identify illegal activity on the blockchain. These companies have a strong financial incentive to play up the link between crypto and criminal activity. But even they agree that the use of crypto in illicit financing has been overstated. To understand how a letter based on false information could find its way from Congress to the White House, I reached out to Nick Carter, the co-founder of Coinmetrics, a crypto intelligence firm. In an interview, Carter said, "A game of telephone took place, starting with somewhere, I'm not going to say the name, intelligence, and ended in the halls of Congress. At each step, the data became less concrete and the claims more extravagant." Carter broke down this same this game of telephone in step-by-step process. Blockchain analytics firms took addresses listed by intelligence, made aggressive inferences from from the data, which were then repeated and extended by journalists, then were reinterpreted again by Senator Warren in a letter to the White House. The end result was a bloated number that bore little resemblance to reality, yet it continued to drive policy conversations in Washington. That's terrifying, guys. Crypto, a very small part of the puzzle. In addition to blockchain intelligence firms, experts, witnesses at a Senate Banking Committee hearing last month also pushed back against Warren's characterization of crypto's role in that financing. When Senator Warren cited the $130 million figure in a question directed to Dr. Matthew Levitt, I'm not going to say his title because it has that word in there, scholar at the Washington Institute of Near East Policy, he provided a fact check in real time. I do think that number is likely exaggerated. It's happening. They're getting money to crypto. There is no question. But the expert who follow this closely think that number is inflated. Dr. Sholmit Wegman, a senator fellow of Harvard University, who previously led their campaign against T financing, also proved to be an inconvenient witness for the anti-crypto faction of the Senate Banking Committee. Among the many laundering tools in Hamas' arsenal, Senator Warren called crypto one big one. But Dr. Wegman challenged this assertion, emphasizing that the major funding for them comes not through crypto, but through bank accounts, money exchanges, and cash. In Wegman's own words, most of its budget and funds is still going through the traditional channels. And I want to make that clear. Guys, I'm reading very slow and staggering and stuff like that because there's certain words in here that I can't say. And you obviously know why. So I'm trying my best to avoid those words. I don't want to accidentally say one because I'm reading too fast. During the hearing, Wegman also reminded lawmakers that crypto is currently a very small part of the puzzle. The major funding channels were, and remain state funding and others. Those are the major players. Dueling visions, Warren versus Lummis. So we're not going to get too far into that. The point of it is, guys, that we're getting misinformation up to the White House, and we need to make sure you guys more accurately down in the States need to make sure that who you're voting for is not deliberately, which is what Warren is doing, deliberately sending misinformation to try to direct policy to the way that she wants it to go, right? Policy should be dictated by facts, not by motives, ulterior motives from individuals, because it's what they want as an individual person, right? So you guys need to be careful who you're voting for. You need to get rid of this woman, right? She's blatantly sending lies to the White House and trying to guide policy the way that she wants it. Is that really someone that you want to vote for? I don't know. You tell me. Jasmy coin price prediction. Here's why Japan's Bitcoin is soaring. Let's get into it. The Jasmy coin price continued its bullish trend as investors cheered the latest Bitcoin breakout. The coin jumped to a high of 2044 on Thursday. The highest point since June of this year. It had soared by over 50% from the lowest point this year. Other crypto tokens like Mina, Pepe, Gala, and SUI have also jumped sharply recently. Bitcoin is the key driver. The main driver for Jasmy and other altcoins was the strong performance of Bitcoin, which surged to the highest point since May of 2022. It jumped to a high of $37,000. It has surged by almost 50% from the lowest, point since September, and by 137%. Sorry, I lost myself again there. From its lowest level in November of last year, this rebound makes it one of the best performing assets of the year. Bitcoin managed to move above the bullish pennant pattern. In price action analysis, a bullish pennant is one of the most positive signs in the market. It remains above the 50-day and the 100-day exponential moving averages. Jasmy also jumped as the fear and greed index jumped to the green zone of 74 in most cases. Cryptocurrencies tend to rise with investors, when investors are getting greedy. Meanwhile, the VIX index has crashed to $14.45, the lowest point since September 20th. The index has plunged by more than 37% from its highest point in October. The VIX index is one of the most popular gauges in the financial market. It looks at the options positioning and the S&P 500 index. Its crash has coincided with the ongoing rally of American equities. The Dow Jones and NASDAQ 100 indices have jumped in the past 9 straight days. As such, investors believe that the Santa Claus rally is starting. Jasmy has also Jasmy has also surged after the latest Federal Reserve interest rate decision. In its meeting, the bank decided to leave interest rates unchanged between 5.25% and 5.50%. While the Fed hinted that the bank will continue hiking interest rates, analysts believe that it will leave rates intact for a while. The daily chart shows that the Jasmy coin price has been in a strong bullish trend in the past few weeks. It has jumped from last month's low of 2030 to a high of 2045. The coin has moved above the descending trade line, that connects the highest swing since May of this year. Jasmy has moved above the 50-day and 25-day exponential moving averages at the same time. The relative strength index has and the stochastic oscillator have moved above the overbought level. Therefore, the outlook for the coin is bullish, with the next level to watch will be the 2051, the highest point on May 19th. If this happens, the coin will need to rise by over 15.81% from the current level. Big things popping, little things stopping. So, guys, if we can continue up, if we can close above 2042 today, then we can continue making our way to 2051. That is the prediction. I see us going anywhere between 1 to 3 cents by the end of the year. Let me know what you guys think down below. Make sure that you join the channel to become a member if you want to support the channel, guys. You get exclusive content over there. You get one-on-one video calls with me. Look at your portfolio. We can help you with exit strategies for the bull run, when you can take profits, and help you along when you're trying to fight FOMO and FUD. Also, guys, do not forget to smash the like and smash the subscribe button. It would greatly be appreciated, and I'll see you in the next one.